Well, maybe my mic won't decide to mute accidentally this time. I have gotten a couple more days in. These are the 3 bags I go for. There's a smaller version of this that doesn't have the -2 to the combat skills, but the Thieves backpack doesn't impact other things, whereas regular backpacks do. Which is why I wanted one of those. And the smaller one of these is narrower. The largest items are 10 wide, so this can at least hold them. So I don't need to dig out another bag to store a few. Wooden backpacks, stacks. It will let things stack. There are a few items that stack normally, but you can hold bigger stacks of them in here, and other things that don't normally stack will. So this is good for if you have a bunch of the same thing, like iron plates, building materials mostly. Well, no, building materials is actually the name of an item, but yes, construction goods of various sorts. Those are also things you tend to use in large quantities, so being able to move them, but yeah. And then this is just much bigger. It's 12 wide and taller, and yeah, just holds a bunch more stuff. I decided to grab these because if you heal people that are part of a faction that you want to get along with, that improves your disposition with them. I don't think I'll ever actually pick up fleshy types for my crew, actual skeleton crew. But, you know, I have them. I can actually, it takes a while sometimes, but I can actually open the more difficult chests now. Yeah. It's actually better if it takes longer. Unless people are moving and you don't want them to stumble across you. But when you're training the skill, every attempt increases your skill sum. You can see the percentage chance go up by a decimal, usually. But yeah, you can watch your skill go up slowly as you try and fail. So you get more experience for that skill if it takes you longer to open it. Anyway, I'm over here. These are both dead, empty places, so I picked up all the stuff that was in them and sold it here. I am going here. And then, oh, yeah, I got more maps. But I'm going to go there and then over to these because there's other equipment types that I can get there. I do want to go down here because there's particular gear items. They're not quite clothes, some of them are armor, that I like, and they're not available over here. Shack do not have any of the things I want. The thing is, Holy will attempt to kill any skeleton on sight, which is why I was fine with starting situations that make Holy hate you anyway. Because you already will try and kill me on sight whether or not I have a bounty. So it doesn't matter. Also, I hate them. They're terrible. And I want to kill them all. So, yeah. That's not an unknown tower. I know what that tower is. And since that tower was on a map, you got... won't actually name it until I get closer. It just reminds me that it's there. But yeah, Holy has slave farms down into this area, so I do have to be careful, because right now I am slow and weak and don't have a weapon. So yeah, I'm gonna go across lower rather than a straighter line to avoid more of the holy fuckers, and then cut up across. This place is dead zone. It rains acid, which skeletons don't mind. It's actually where there's a little settlement of them, which is why I'm going there, because there's stuff there that I want. I am not ready to fight anything over there. But yeah, I am slightly less slow now. But I definitely need practice to sneak past spiders. Metal ones and fleshy ones. Spiders are bad, okay? I also don't have any weapon equipped right now. That hunk of junk stick that had a penalty to attack and defense. I sold that along with the worse things that I found. When it comes to weapons, I am a little torn in that there's a couple bigger. You see how you have room for a larger weapon if you have a missile weapon, if you have a crossbow of some sort, it goes there. And then you can have a backup shorter blade. And there's one in particular that I like that I can find exactly one of. And Quinn, who is over in that place I'm heading towards, has one. Only one. It does not repopulate. Though, when you import, all places respawn and random NPCs randomize. So, you can abuse that to get more than one, but he has a blade I like. But he also has examples of larger ones that I like. I can't have a crossbow and have a bigger weapon, which is why I always end up in a struggle, because once I have, well, crossbows are useful because I can pick off some of you before you get to me. There's also lots of husks of broken things before you even get in there, but also once you're in there. And yeah, it's charming over here. Inhospitable to fleshies, appropriately named deadlands. It rains acid all the time. So fleshies need to have gear that protects them from that. skeletons don't have to deal with it. Just like there are some places where there are firestorms. Similarly, skeletons lacking flesh don't have issues with that. They don't, their healing requires, well, a repair bed, because they actually need to be repaired, requires different resources versus those. So, there's that, and then Quinn's is next door to it. I can pick up the first skeleton NPC that's out there, have him join. There aren't very many. That's where Quinn is. And there are a couple of places on the map where it's hypothetically possible for random recruitable NPCs to be skeletons there. I have yet to have a single one happen, which is why I tend to start with the easy hard mix, the one where you have 5 randos like this one was, and then one that has some skills leveled, and has a bounty with holy. So I can start with a crew of 6 skeletons and then recruit the very few others that are out there. But yeah, there are not many, which makes that difficult. But sad Neil. I don't have anything for you. I didn't even get backpacks for you. Some NPCs with names, it will let you rename and redesign and no. But sad Neil. Yeah. Has some penalties to things, some bonuses to things. Has nothing. What I'm going to do is actually hand stuff over to you so you can train your strength by lugging it around. I need to change to that. And that's what the leading digit is. How many people I've got. Well, people. And Quinn is over here. Oh, Quinn's scrap house. You are very slow. But you'll learn. This makes everybody move at the speed of the slowest, which is useful. These are that one. Okay, let's stick you there. Let you practice on that. Well, I go talk to Quinn. Quinn has a lot of high quality stuff. Old World Bow Mark 1. Mark 2 is supposed to be better. I disagree. These I want. This is the best crossbow. These are longer range, more complicated. But those, the Mark 1s, masterwork. You have more than enough. I'm not going to be able to get the third or fourth for a while. These are the bigger weapon that I like. They have bonuses to a variety of damage, no penalties. Other things are... Most big weapons have penalties to indoors especially. But yeah, no, Desert Sabers. If I'm going to have a big weapon, you have the best type I can find, which is type 3. So, if I'm not going to have a crossbow, I would want one of those. And the small blade. That I want. There are... I can technically find worse versions of it, but this is the best one you can find that I've ever found anyway. Short cleavers are pretty good. The damage versus animals penalty isn't great, but for a blade generally, it's like long swords are worse. So far as penalties goes, if you have a better one of those, but yeah, that's what I go for a short blade. See, if you're willing to not do shit for damage, blunt damage isn't super effective. These are good for defense. They're not good for actually fighting. So, yeah. And this is good for one of these, but it's not what I like to have. So, I will probably grab that for him just so, you know, I can swap stuff around and give him something temporarily. Oop. Nope. You're not. I thought you were tucked in far enough that that wouldn't happen. there are lots of locked things here. I'm gonna try and save some of the simplest ones for Satnil, just so we can get some practice while I'm actually... No, no, that's not where I needed you to be. That. If it doesn't show you the bar, you are not close enough. And it will try and make you move. These are all things I want, just not yet. No, 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 no. None of those are the ones I want. Both of you succeeded. Actually, no. No. No, that's not what I wanted. I just want you to not actually pick that. Because that one seems like one of the easier ones. Those definitely aren't. You can't do that yet. Well, I was gonna save that one for you, but you did not get enough out of that one to be able to do any of the others. Okay. Well. Come, stand over here and look pretty then, I guess. Oh, I didn't even look at what's in there. That one. That one. I think I'm gonna work on getting boxes open first. I think I can reach you from here. Yes. That isn't okay. Nope. You should not be able to see me there. Stupid fucking spiders. There are hostile versions of those. I can't reach that from here. I'm not gonna look at what's in other things yet. Because really I want to get things open. Standing in just the right place, just close enough to get to you is tricky. Not there. Because if I have to do it from the front side, it's much more difficult. You will see about now. Yeah, no. Don't want any of that. No. Not right now. Better versions of these aren't terrible in that they're great for blood loss, so fleshy things not getting back up once they're down. Also, the armor penetration can help with them too, but just I still don't like them overall compared to other things, so. Nope. I should get one of you. That time. Yeah. Default blurb for being in the Deadlands for skeletons. Or one of them anyway. It's a shorter one. And yeah, Quinn has a lot of very expensive stuff, so if I were the sort to steal things just to be able to try and sell them elsewhere, Quinn is a really good one to steal from. But that. Nope. Wrong ones. Oh. No. Now you can look. I had already checked, and yeah, none of those are stuff that I want. You. Are being a pain. Now. The more people you have with crossbows, the easier it is to pick things up before they get to you. So I really do prefer that, but I like those. They just don't match my playstyle as well as the combo that I do end up going for. Yeah, you don't have anything I want. I haven't gotten into you yet. I do know the places to stand because I have been here before. No. No. I'm just gonna look. Yeah, not right now. I'm gonna come over here. Gonna move you some. And then you. Relocate. See, if it's not a spider, it works okay. But spiders have a broader field of vision. Oh, I managed to knock you so that you're not looking. a second, especially when it gets to having to stand there to get into those. Helpful. No, nothing in there that I want. I don't even know that there's anything in any of these that I want right now. When I'm here, I'm usually after the research stuff for being able to build my own things. Yeah, I don't even actually want any of that. Thank you, though. But yeah, standing in this corner. Depending on where others are. And sometimes the way you're facing actually. Yeah, no, that's the best I'm gonna do right now. I can look at you, which is where that is. I can actually look at you from here. I can. But I care. I'm not after those today. Sometimes you can just use another to knock others around and change their field of view. Or better, give them someone else to focus on. Right now, Quinn is the only one that can see me. But he decided to reposition himself, so that's not helping. And if you move over a little bit, others can see you. So, yeah, you see how fuzzy this can be. And if you're better at stealth, but I'm in the right position. And when people are repositioning themselves, which one's easiest? Do that first. The thing is, I'm not good enough to steal from these readily, even if I've gotten them open. Because every time I load, those fuckers are gonna move. No. You had more of the those aren't what I wanted. thing is, since I can be paused for the stealing, if I'm not in the red, I can at least try. Which is why I wanted to get everything unlocked first. I don't need the map. I don't mind the map. I need the practice. Now, mind you, I have a crossbow I don't actually have any ammo for. And he doesn't have ammo for it. I have to go somewhere else for that. Stubborn thing. Could have sworn I saw more masterwork once. And these do not arrange well. They do not sort in any sort of logical fucking way. I don't want to. A specialist 1 is the next best. Yeah. Guess not. Weird. Anyway. Just give me the goddamn map. Haha. Yeah. When I come back here, he can have other Ashland Dome map locations. I mean, you can kind of tell where the boundary of Ashland is visually. A lot of the zones you can kind of distinguish visually. Some don't have as clear a line as others, but anyway. Okay. I did not have to load. Of course. Gonna do that. I do not have ammo. You do not have a weapon of any sort. Because these aren't useful without ammo, so. From here, there are things I want that are over there, and there are things that I want that are over there. We get to make our way towards you first. And multiple cultures here engage in slavery. Oh, that's a hostile spider that happens to be moving around in an inconvenient location. So we're going to go upstairs and hope it moves farther along. Thank you. Because we can't fight you. So you needed to not be near the staircase, which is my only way out of here. It won't come up it, so Quinn's guards can't fight it for me, like you can do with a lot of other hostels. But yeah, there's a random aggressive spider that will sometimes wander across there. There are some good places for research and stuff of various sorts. In the Deadlands, I am not prepared to encounter any of them. That outpost, and I think that ruin is actually empty. There's a thing here, there's a thing here, there's some stuff up more. loaded. You can move faster. Okay. Oh, right. Oh. Yeah. You fix yourself, you fix yourself. Fix yourself, stupid. Don't just stand there and let him fix you. I hate that. You should both be doing the job. No. I don't want it on your back. Train your strength a little faster. There's another way station over here. I don't think there's much there that I want, if anything. But it's a good place to, it is a safe place to, you know, take a break. And that, you know, I'm not just saving and exiting while, afield. Don't really have any business here. Actually, somebody might happen to have ammo at all, but I will find out later.